We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame.
Well, I mean, there are certain similarities between this and a Lego movie. One is that Lego are something that you play with, and Super Mario games are something that you play with. I guess the Mario characters, we know what they look like. We have a tiny hint of what they may sound like, but that's it. So we needed to create a narrative with the Lego movie, and we also needed to create a narrative with the Super Mario Brothers movie outside of just people smashing their heads and collecting coins and all that stuff. So in that way, they're similar. There was a little bit more pressure because you had the characters had been identified and their sound had been identified.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more pressure in that regard because with Benny the Space Guy, I think most people had never even thought about what he sounds like, or the fact that he only screams the word spaceship.
Right.
So, yeah, with these characters, there's much more history that people have with the characters, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put anyone from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia into the Mushroom Kingdom, they're going to be great. Maybe DeVito would be a great Wario.
Oh,
yeah, he would be really good.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder who'd be a good Waluigi. Maybe Nick Offerman. Oh, well, without knowing it, yes. I've been preparing for this my whole life.
Yeah, it was destiny.
Playing Mario since I was 9 years old, and yeah, who knew? All those years, my parents said, "Aren't you going to do something that could help you get a job one day?" I'm like, "Hey, guess what?
I'm doing it right now, Mom.
I'm doing it. This is research.
I'm gonna grow up to be Luigi. Just watch."
You just watch.
Yeah.
We did not spend time in the same room, in the same booth recording. No, it was all very isolated, both due to COVID and the fact that production and the animators and the directors were living in Paris. And so they were doing all of that in Paris while I was in LA or Atlanta, where I had been working over the whatever year and a half or 2 year process of making this film. So no, we weren't in the same room together, but we are now.
Yeah.
And it's awful.
Now it's happening.
And it's been terrible.
I'm recording voice memos, and we'll just send those to them, and they can use that for the sequel.
That's great.
Yeah, I thought, well, I mean, Luigi in distress just makes sense. I think it fits his character pretty well, and I think emotionally for Mario, it's kind of great. It gives the movie a little different stakes. And then it's more active for Princess Peach, which is great. But then they still gave Luigi lots of fun things to do within that storyline. So, yeah, I was really happy with it. Our sons are both very enthusiastic about the fact that we're in it. And in fact, more people, young and old, are excited about this movie than I was prepared for.
Yes. Of everything I've done, this is the one thing that everyone I know is like, "Wait, you're doing that? Oh, when does that come out? Ooh, I gotta see that. Can I come to premiere that?" My wife is very, very excited. She grew up playing like Yoshi's Story, and she's just like Mario Kart, and she's very excited by it. And saw the movie and loved it. I did the voice a lot with my son Jack. He'd hear it, and I'd like test things on him.
I'm like always doing voices around my son, so he's probably like, "Wait, which one's your real voice?" I mean, the reality is, for me, I have an older sister, which meant I was always going second, which meant I was always Luigi. To the point where I started to like to play Luigi and even get like superstitious about like, I'm gonna do better if I get Luigi. I'm gonna get a little further.
Yes.
But it's fun to play Mario too. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And I had an older brother, but he didn't get quite as obsessed with the games as I did. So usually I was playing Mario, and if he came in, he'd play Luigi. So.